What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, family? And what's up, friends? It's your boy Lowell, and I'm back again. I got to hit y'all with another video. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, I'd like to welcome you all back to another episode of Papa Lowell's Place. Now, y'all know that Papa Lowell's Place is a place where if it's on your mind, then let's talk about it. If it's something that you're going through, then let's talk about it. Family, if it's in the news, then I say, let's talk about it. All right? Listen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for clicking on and for watching this video. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the channel as well. Now, in today's podcast, we have a video about food delivery, if you will. You know, especially my DoorDash type of people. This is a video. It's a cautionary tale. That's what I'll call it. A cautionary tale for those of you who deliver food. All right. I don't want to go too much into the video. I would rather you guys see the video and come to your own conclusion. But you know me, I'm going to go ahead and give my commentary sporadically throughout the video. All right. So you guys sit right there and I'll go ahead and roll the clip.
Well, here's a tip about ordering from DoorDash. If you come to the door naked when the driver arrives, you risk arrest.
Especially if you do it 3 times in the same night, and the 3rd time is in front of a deputy sheriff. Fox 5's Doug Evans has more on this strange case from Coweta County.
Now listen, family, Frederick Riley is a bona fide freak. I'm serious, he's a bona fide freak. 3 times in the same day? I mean, that's a lot of food. First of all, that's a lot of food. And then who does that? You know, I think about sometimes when I've gotten away with something, why would I want to continue doing it knowing that the risk of me getting caught goes up every time I do said thing? Frederick, you a freak. That's all I can tell you. You a freak. 3 times in the same day. Come on, man. Let's continue.
If you talk to any DoorDash driver, they'll tell you they've seen it all. A lot of crazy stuff going on out there. Well, 2 DoorDash drivers here in Coweta County say they saw it all of Frederick Riley the other night when he apparently opened the door to take delivery of 2 separate food orders. Let me show you the mug shot so you can see who we're talking about. Frederick Riley charged with 2 counts of public indecency after answering the door twice. That's 2 separate times to get food orders at his front door, all in the same night. Both women claim he was fully naked. They both called 911. So here's what deputies did. They sent a female deputy to knock on Riley's door. Here's the body cam video. No pun intended.
DoorDash!
Boy,
It's got a dog. It's got a dog.
let me pause right there. Boy, I tell you, I know Fred was ready to have himself some fun. I know he was ready. Another female, he already got the first 2, surprised her, surprise, whatever. He got the first 2, here come the 3rd one. And Fred is ready. You see what I'm saying? Fred is ready. We're going to just call him Ready Freddy. All right? Let's continue.
So the deputies knocked on the door. She told the other deputies that he's got a dog, and they're waiting for him to open the door.
And then he got the news crew with him.
Here he comes. Mandy's naked again.
Yeah.
3rd time that night. In fact, we had to blur the video.
Sheriff's office. No, I
Sheriff's
can't.
office, you gotta step
I
out.
don't have any clothes on. I can't.
I talked.
Fred said, I can't come out there because I don't have any clothes on. Fred, didn't you know that you didn't have clothes on before you got to the door? What about the other 2 times? Didn't you know you didn't have clothes on at those times too? Come on, Fred, this ain't about that. You saw that badge. You saw that gun. You saw that taser. You saw that mace. You saw that uniform. And that's what threw you off. I bet you also saw that news camera out there. But Fred, come on, man. Keep it real. If you're gonna be a foul wow, then be a foul wow. You're gonna come to the door naked the 1st time, the 2nd time, you might as well come to the door naked the 3rd time. Let's continue. Let's continue.
With the Coweta County Sheriff's Office and learn some other details about the case.
One of the delivery drivers was able to get a picture of him standing in the doorway, fully naked.
Birthday suit.
What did he say, if anything?
To one of the drivers, he invited them inside, to which they declined, and then left the scene and called 911.
Okay, so I want to show you this exchange. Apparently, Riley has pants on now, and they are about to take him to jail.
I mean, I talked to one, but that was like 6 hours ago, and that was just a delivery. But
Okay, well, you're getting arrested for public indecency.
public
Is this what they talk
indecency,
about when they say
you're-
snitching? Is this snitching?
Frederick Riley, a little surprised at the outcome of his evening. He has been charged with 2 counts of indecent exposure, and late word from the sheriff's office here is he is out of jail on a $1,200 bond.
Wow.
I'm Doug Evans, Fox 5 News in Coweta County.
Look, family, you seen that, you heard that. I mean, when I first saw this, my jaw actually hit the floor, because this is something that this is my first time actually hearing about anything like this at all. And again, I put myself in Fred's shoes. Now, first of all, I would never do anything like that, but just saying, I could never ever show my face again. You know what I'm saying? Forget bail. I don't want bail. Your Honor, I don't need bail. I don't need to be, I don't need on my own recognizance. I don't need none of that. I just want to sit right here until this kind of all blows over. But, on a serious note, we have some people in our society that have mental health issues. And I mean that in all sincerity. Frederick may be a good guy. He may really honestly and truly be a good guy who's maybe going through some things. I don't know. But Frederick, you heard it from me. You're hearing it from me first. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. You can't just allow people to knock on your door, deliver food to you, and you come to the door naked. You just can't do it. And I know that there's going to be some people out there that say, what if the roles were reversed, where a guy was coming to the door and maybe a cougar was behind the door? I mean, or a little cougar behind the door, and she's like, well, come in, young man, or whatever have you. What do you do? What do you do? And I will say this. I understand women reporting it. Women should report this all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. But do you think that guys would report it? If they went to the door and there was a naked cougar behind the door and, she invited, now the guys may not go in there. I think most guys would not go in. I believe that most guys would not go in there. However, would they report it? I don't think so.
911, what's your
I really don't think so. I think we would laugh, get a good chuckle out of it, and keep it moving. Go on to our next delivery and have some locker room material when we get back to work, and so that we can share that with the other guys. It's just the way that it is. But again, I just wanted to bring this video to you guys just so you can see what's going on in our society. And for you people out there that do deliver food, tell us about some of the weird things that you saw when you delivered food. You may not have saw things like Frederick Riley here, who doing the most, but maybe you saw some things. I know when I used to sell water processors, if you will, dogs was a big thing for me. And I'm telling you, dogs probably cost me many a sale, because especially if they're big. I can remember one had me on the hood of my car. So, I don't care about selling anything. I'd rather not get bit and not make the sale than, get bit. And even if I do make the sale, I've got a big chunk of flesh missing. But, tell me about some of the things that you saw when you did the DoorDash or what's the other delivery where they deliver Walmart deliveries and things like that. If you've seen anything that's crazy out there. All right. So again, I just wanted to bring you guys this video, just something to kind of lighten your day a little bit, but let you know what's going on in our society. All right. So you guys, if you would, please like, share, and comment on this video. It would mean a lot to the channel. Also, if you feel the need to do so, we appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. All right. And become a member of the Papa Lowe's Place family. It would mean a lot to me. All right. So, as I always say, you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. All right. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.